In fishing, there's a few schools of thought. The first being, it only matters how many or how big the fish is that you catch. The second school of thought is that it doesn't matter how many fish you catch or what you catch. It just matters that you got out there. To me, all that matters is good company and a full cooler.
I've been fly fishing since I was about 8 years old. My dad taught me in the backyard of my grandparents' house. I remember that day pretty specifically, and just like getting it right away and loving it right away and wanting to do a lot more of it. I wanted to be involved in the outdoor industry. I got my captain's license, which I've always wanted to do, and started my own business guiding.
There is a man you hear about most everywhere you go, and his holdings are in Texas, and his name is Diamond Joe, and he carries all of his money in a diamond-studded jar, and he never was much bothered by the process of law. I hired out to Diamond Joe, boy. I did offer him my hand, and he give me a string of horses sold I could not stand, and I like to starve to death, boys. He did mistreat me so, and I never saved a dollar and paid Diamond Joe.
My goal of this trip was to catch a redfish. As Pete was booked with clients, I began searching for them down roads and marshes on my own. Determined to catch a red, I fished for days on end. The redfish must have sensed my desperation, or they knew that I was a northerner with little experience. For nearly 2 weeks, I was skunked on catching a red, leaving me with little hope. But there was one more shot at it. Unfortunately, the wind was blowing that day at about 15 knots right into our cast, and the king tide was rising at about 8 inches every 10 minutes. So we tied up the rods and did what any sensible fisherman would do in that situation.
Yeah, bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high. Yeah, bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high. Well, you know when I'm lonely, bring my woman, settle right down here by my side. Well, you know it shouldn't be no law. It's people that want to smoke a little dope.
Hoping that the winds would die down as the sun sank, we met up with Pete's friends and had a beer. Right before Pete did what he does best. We could see it on Pete's face. The fish had released from the fly and was back swimming free before we could get a picture. Heartbroken by the loss, I remember the second school of thought in fishing. While it applies on the boat, it also fits very well within our everyday lives. Do not measure life in the achievements and accolades you collect. Measure it by the experiences and moments that make you who you are. Slow your cast down and focus on the fish in front of you. The rest will follow.